Hi Libra, I hope you are doing well. Okay, you have a fantastic reading, and I'm going to suggest to you that you also check out, because the readings that I'm doing, I have a feeling these are going to go out, I would say 2 to 8 months is what I'm pulling on, really, but I think you're going to see a lot of this taking place like right now, if not now, in the very near future. I want to say please check out Aries reading because that is most likely where you're at now. But what is coming here is this. So this is why I do the readings like this, so that you can always see in your opposite house kind of what's going on there as well. It's usually where the answers lie. And this is very much the answer to what they're going through in the Aries reading, right? So I want to say this. For the majority of you, this is fantastic. For some of you, you have given up hope and you're aligning yourself with people that are not doing really great things. That will not end well. And I can tell you, your life is going to change in a really great way. I would distance myself. I would strongly suggest that you distance yourself from people that you think are the answer to the problem. Somebody is hanging out with really bad people and they're doing some pretty nasty crap. You will get caught here and it won't be well because you've got karma cards in here. So heed my warning, change gears, distance yourself from these people because there are other people coming in to your life that are going to put you in a totally different direction. They're going to help you go in a different direction because you will be going in a different direction, right? We've got cards here. We come in with the 5 of coins. I don't know if seeing the cards really help you guys, because let me know if you're okay with, if you want to see the cards like this, or now you've got the 7 of Cups, the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star card, for Christ's sake. You've got the 6 of Wands, and you've got the 9 of Cups. Okay? So do you see where I'm going here? And I'm going to harp on this to the people thinking that this is what their life is stuck at, is hanging out with crappy people doing crappy things. Stop, because your life is going in a whole different direction here. The opportunity is here with that Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card and the Star card, the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. You are very creative people, very creative, very energetic. You have all that going for you. What happens when that's like stuck at a hiccup or a speed bump or hits a wall? That energy compiles inside and you need to do something with it. And sometimes that something isn't a really great something. So stop doing that. Okay. People in similar circumstances with that 5 of coins, and the 5 of coins digging really, really deep underneath that, it's a 5. And it's a card when your self-esteem just goes off the cliff. Like you've just taken a hit with your self-esteem. And when you don't feel good and you don't feel confident and you don't feel like you can do anything, you've really got nothing to lose by doing something that probably isn't the best for you, right? This can be anything. It can be people. It can be addictions you've got. It can be something that is just drop it. Okay. So the self-esteem card comes up as the focal in here. This card can also, again, specify that similar people are brought together. This is in both arenas. I had to push that negative one out first because I literally get banged in the head when something like that is going on. And it was clear as day to me what's happening there. So just stop that. For the rest of you, this is a card that is saying you're aligning with people that are taking you to really great places. You're going in the same place, doing the same things, creative projects. This can be, when I say creative projects, I'm not saying, I don't speak of like just anything you do that you do is your creative, it's your outlet, it's you doing it. So it's how you choose to do the things that you do, right? So that's what I've got around here. There are also, there's something around beauty and health. Some of you might be redecorating your home. If that's on the periphery and you're wanting to do that, that sits right here too. That's the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is just like deciding to do things too. right? It could be deciding to do anything, but it's making a decision for yourself to bring your life into a better place. And sometimes that's simple as an aesthetic, right? That gives you a little bit more confidence and all of that. There is, again, a great future here on all fronts. It's not just, not everyone is on the work, the career. Not everybody's life revolves around that, right? People are looking for security too. And your life is changing in a fantastic direction that is going to bring joy back to your life. It's going to bring, for some of you too, you could be getting married in here. I will have to put that out. There's growth in your life too here. So you're growing in spurts. And the Sun card with the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card. If some of you have been ill, this is an omen of good things to come after that. So you will get through that. You will get over that. Inspiration. Inspiration here is, I can't even put this on a scale. I'm just so thrilled. I'm really busting on the inside. This is like moving to a new home. It's like someone really is saying, like, I get it because I do it too. It's like, when the hell is this going to happen? And it's going to happen soon. It's going to happen very soon. So that I could really put out here too. Material things too. This is not just a, let me, and I'm not poo-pooing any of this stuff. We need to visualize things, right? To get our bearings. But this is tangible stuff. This is really tangible stuff. And the walk that you need to get there is as simple. By that I mean, it's as practical as putting a piece of furniture together and you've got the directions or something like that. Like, you have the ability to get your life to go in this direction. And a lot of it is being done for you. This is why I'm saying, just when you think that something isn't working, don't try to realize that some things take a little bit more time, and the universe aligns things for you. Places, circumstances, people, timing, things like that, right? And that's what I've got here for you. Your reading is really straightforward. You've got fantastic cards. The Six of Wands can sometimes feel like my life is going through a reorientation period. And it is. And the Six is going in a different direction. I might not see where it's going. And that's what I would say. I would not constrain the universe in your prayers. I would just say, leave them open-ended on the outbound, wherever it is. You know what I mean? Because that's in your blessing spot and it's aligning for you. And in your blind spot is the Star card. That is a card of healing. It's a card of faith. It's a card of trust. It's a card of aligning with larger powers and knowing that what I can do, I can physically do, and the rest I can't. And that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes into. It's cycles in time, and that's what's changing here. And the Sun card is fantastic. You will feel revived. You will feel rejuvenated. You will align with people that are happy and healthy, and you can enjoy yourself. And that's what it is. It's a good life. It really is a good life in this reading, and I'm thrilled to see that. So the energy of the Five of Coins coming in is that's where your headspace is at. That's where you're feeling, right? So you want to try to get out of that. You want to try to let that go and try to visualize what this reading means to you. Actually put a vision to it, because it's coming in here for you. The Nine of Cups on the outbound is a wish card. It's also a card that aligns really great with that Five of Coins, because it's a card of, I have new dreams. I don't want that anymore. I have new dreams. The Five of Cups is a card, it's a wish card, but it's also a card that says a lot of the things that I wanted, 5 years ago or however, I really don't want anymore. I'm a different person. I'm in a different space and I have new dreams. And that's it. And it also comes down to the people that you're hanging around with, right? It's a character checkpoint here, right? Are they going in the same direction? Am I pulled down into a different level or pulled out of my real space because I'm hanging around with these schmucks, right? And I have to put it like that, because for some of you, you're really hanging around with some degenerate people. And for others of you, you're just in space with people just because. And you're going to align with new people because there's someone that comes into this reading that changes your life. It could be a relationship on a romantic front. It could be a marriage partner. It could be anybody. It could be a friend. It could be a colleague. It could be someone you meet traveling somewhere. It could be anything. It could be the mailman that knows someone that knows someone. There is serendipity in this reading, and you can't see it, but I'm really busting out on the inside. Satisfaction, happiness. When I say success, what I mean by this, for many different people, it can mean many different things. So for me, when I say this in this context here, it's your natural state of being, who you truly are, aligning with what's right for you and doing it to the best of your ability, whatever that is. No matter what the circumstance or things are going on around you, you show up and you just are who you are because that's who you are. Period. There's no explanation. This is fantastic. If some of you have been waiting on a job or paperwork or endless possibilities, you fill in the blanks here for yourself. You fill in the blanks. There is nothing in this reading aside from the people I was talking about. This is fantastic. And I encourage you to go watch that Aries reading because it literally ripped my insides out. And it's like a life turned literally upside down to get it to go this way. And I think I even said in that reading, you won't recognize this. And I even think I coined it, on the way to paradise. And that's what this is. So stay the course. Keep your integrity where it needs to be. Keep your character where it needs to be. This is not a time for giving up and doing things out of reactive mode. This, like I said, the timeline on this reading is like 2 to 8 months. You're going to see things here. Let me just glance through one more time. I can't stress enough with the Sun card, right? The Sun card is, it's patience too in here. People look at the Sun card and they think, oh, that's fantastic. And it is, but there's a churning in the underbelly of that card. It's learning how to give and receive, how to listen and to speak. It's how to engage with the world and the people around you, right? It's a compromise sometimes. This really compromising is the way to go. If it's not a deal breaker, don't make a big deal out of it. You know what I mean? If your husband or your wife or your colleague or your boss or your pet, anybody, if you've got to lean a little bit sometimes to keep the peace, do it. But the Sun card is saying, next to the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups, I mean, oh my gosh, you're reorienting your life. Let what's out of your control and you can't see the future, leave it open-ended because you're going to step into something that you can't even believe. So please respond back in the comments to me. What is going on for you, how this aligns with you, and that you do have faith that this is where you're going. So I hope I helped you in some way. I am thrilled to death with this reading. I pray that the other 3 readings I do today go as well as this. I do the readings like this. So if I do Aries, I do Libra. If I do Taurus, I do Scorpio. If I do Gemini, I do Sagittarius. So I would just advise you, if you're in some kind of predicament at some point in your life, check and you're looking at my readings. This is where I find my things, because I always think if this is happening here, it's reflecting something back to me. So I always go over there to see what's going on. So I hope I helped you in some way. The self-esteem issue, we all go through it. They could be a midlife crisis, or they could be someone says something really rotten, or, it could be anything. We all take a self-esteem hit at times. We just have to choose different. I choose different today. I'm worthy. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm the best that I can be. And I'm not going to compare myself to anybody else. We are created originals. So I hope I helped you in some way. Thank you so much. And let me know how this is going for you.